God made the heavens and the earth at the beginning of time. God created the angels, archangels, and cherubim on the second day. The same day, he also created everything else that would later inhabit the heavens. The renowned Gabriel and Michael were among these magnificent beings, but there was yet another entity who stood out due to his beauty and splendor, known as Lucifer. Lucifer is the fallen archangel of pride, sin, free will, and the stars. He is also known by his real name, Hellel, or by his titles as Satan, the Devil, the Morning Star, Son of Dawn, and Child of God. The most admired and revered of the angels for his beauty and might, Lucifer was thought to be the brightest being in all of creation. This led to Lucifer becoming arrogant of himself in the process. Lucifer brightened the path to paradise for departed and misguided souls, burning through the shadow of death to show Jehovah's morning. He was the most significant creature God had ever made. His grace and power were so great that his throne was built atop a mountain anointed by God himself, adorned with blazing stones known only as the stones of fire, infused with the fires of the sun to give light to the dead, and lost as Lucifer guided them to paradise. But despite, or perhaps because of his many attributes, Lucifer succumbed to pride, which is the vice that leads to arrogance, vanity, and endless haughtiness. One of the 7 deadly sins was pride. Arrogant Lucifer believed himself to be so flawless that he made his own throne, and placed it even above God because he wanted to be like God to carry out his plan. The father of falsehood had a third of the angels who lived in the heavens on his side. So after the wicked angel tricked the other angels around him, they would start a battle for heaven. But Michael, an angel who led a heavenly army of angels that loved God, battled Lucifer and proved to be a difficult opponent. Even though Lucifer transformed into a powerful dragon and battled Michael with a blazing sword, the dragon was unable to win because Michael had God on his side. After Lucifer and his evil angels were expelled from heaven, they descended to earth and became imprisoned in hell. However, Lucifer experienced much more suffering when he was converted from the most beautiful angel into the heinous Satan. Although he had been defeated, Satan still wanted to take revenge on his creator and chose to attack his greatest creation, humanity, which had been made in the image and likeness of God. Lucifer and his fallen angels had begun to live in hell. A serpent-shaped Satan invaded the Garden of Eden and used his deceitful tongue to persuade the innocent Eve to taste the forbidden fruit. Adam and Eve were expelled from paradise as a result of Lucifer's concatenation of the original sin. After that, Satan would do all of his power to drive people away from God by making them sinners, preventing them from entering heaven. Because Lucifer, the fallen angel, rejected God's grace, he will spend eternity attempting to destroy his creation.